Now I know why my essay was like, are you sure you don't want to get a second one? I'm gonna say it. I feel like they are better than the ones from Dior. This one is white. This baby, the new Giorgio Armani Prisma Glass Lip Glosses. Have you seen these lipsticks? Hello beauties and welcome back to my channel. On today's video I will be testing the hottest, the newest luxury beauty releases for this summer. And there has been a ton of new releases for this upcoming season, like the new Shade and Illuminate primer by Tom Ford, as well as the much awaited for Tom Ford cream blush in Cafe Rosé, the ultra popular Giorgio Armani Prisma Glass lip gloss. But if we're talking about summertime, we need to have some glow, and innbeauty has sent me their bronze body glow. By the way, this video is not sponsored by anybody, but I thought let's start this try-on of new products with something that is completely summertime. And what else but a body glow, which is actually a body oil. It says here, gorgeous bronze glow from neck to toe, lightweight and transfer resistant. And that's something that for sure we need during summertime. It comes with a nice pump, and they have also sent me this brush. So thank you so much to innbeauty. Should we just go directly on the brush? I think so, right? Oh my gosh. I'm afraid that it will splash everywhere. No, it didn't. There you have it. That's as much as I'm gonna get. And by the way, as per usual, all the products that I'm talking about today will be on the description box below. And make sure you check out the description box, because most of the times I also have discount codes. Ooh, oh, okay. Ah, that's nice. And the brush. Oh, this smells so good. Let me just check. Okay, that's super pretty. It's not giving me like a self tan, but definitely it gives me a beautiful glow, and it doesn't feel as sticky. I don't see any glitter in it either. It is infused with squalane, guarana, and green coffee. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Let's add all the glow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Did I add too much? Oh my gosh, don't tell me. I'm gonna mess up my top. No, no. Ooh, that's so nice. That's beautiful. Let's see. So you can take a look at it. Wow. Check this out. This side, gorgeous glow. This side, not so much. I'm going to even it out. And you know, another thing that I noticed is that it's so lightweight, I cannot even feel it on my skin. It feels like my skin is just slightly wet, but not wet in terms of like sticky. That looks gorgeous. Yeah, it doesn't have a tint to it, which I'm pretty sure for a lot of you will be even better, just so it doesn't mess up with your skin tone. But this is so pretty. Okay, friends, this is gorgeous. Now, to put myself in the mood for summer, I need a fragrance, and I'm gonna go with Parfums de Marly Perseus. This is their latest fragrance, and I have already smelled it. I have already done my unboxing, and let me tell you, this is an ultra favorite right now. It's such a sexy summer fragrance. I said it, a sexy fragrance. It is citrusy but woody. It does have that amber note to it, a little bit of musk creating that clean kind of scent, a little bit of amber green, which gives a little bit of a spark, clarity to the fragrance too, and mandarin. It's just in between a citrus, fruity, but woody fragrance that you can go unisex. And that's why I say it is so sexy, because it does have so much personality. It's gorgeous and is one of the best fragrances, in my personal opinion, from Parfums de Marly. If you watch my latest Sephora haul, you know that I went with a deeper shade of the La Mer, the lip volumizer. I love this product. I have it in the original one, and I wanted to try one that had a tint to it, but the one that I bought on my first Sephora haul, it didn't have enough tint, so I decided to change it for the shade Berry, and this will prep your lips. It will plump your lips. It will just give hydration to your lips. It will just even out all the fine lines on the lips that we all have. It is something normal to have lines on our lips, so this will just plump in not a harsh way, but in a very subtle way. Now, regardless of the shade, these perhaps have a little bit of pigment, but not as much as I wish it will. So I'm gonna be completely transparent with you. Doesn't really matter which shade you go for, because you're not gonna see much of the shade unless you have very pale lips, which I do not. I do have very pigmented lips. One of my very favorite, it is Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate foundation, and they just released the primer. It does have SPF 25, and I mean, you know, Tom Ford, anytime that there's a release from Tom Ford, here comes Jacqueline to get it. So I had to pick it up. Let's just try it. Ooh, that looks very liquidy. Let's see. Okay, it feels hydrating. It doesn't, I mean, it does have a very light scent of just clean, nothing floral, nothing citrus, just clean, a clean kind of scent. I feel that it's giving me hydration, but there's no shimmer, there's no glitter. I don't see any particles of mica. And by the way, if you're new here to my channel, welcome. My name is Jacqueline, and I do film in natural light with a 4K camera. If you're wondering, sometimes some people ask me about my equipment. I also leave it all link on the description box. And I also use the YouTube shop feature. If you don't know what is the YouTube shop, here on the screen, you will see on one of the corners a little kind of icon. If you tap on it, it will cascade down and you will be able to see the products that are featured throughout the video. But anyhow, friends, I think it just gives me more than anything hydration. If anything, perhaps has a little bit of a brightening effect, and it may have to do that the primer is kind of like a light pink, but it doesn't leave any cast. There's no like that awful cast from an SPF that it just give you gasper, kind of like a white veil, nothing of that. And I thought it would be just ideal to use the Tom Ford Architecture Soft Matte Foundation with this new primer. If you haven't just yet watched my review and full day wear test of this new foundation from Tom Ford, I will highly suggest you to do so. I can tell you that I'm very, very impressed. I think it will be worth it for you to see it in action in different lightings and different times of the day too. But the key thing about this foundation is that its self-setting is extremely lightweight and extremely perfecting. And I think it is one of the best foundations from Tom Ford in terms of really achieving a soft matte finish. Now, if you compare it with the older soft matte, the one that has the kind of like turn lock mechanism, it's different. And I actually compare it on the review side by side. The other one has a little bit more of a glow. This one is a true soft matte foundation. And I'm actually using a Chanel stippling brush. I'm doing so because I just want a very light layer. And the good thing about this foundation too is that not only sets fast, but it's ultra light. So it feels like nothing on the skin. And my preferred way to apply this foundation, to be very honest with you, is with the warmth of my hands. But I think a stippling brush if you want something very light, because these have a solid medium to full coverage, or otherwise with a sponge. And you see, it's very perfecting, almost traceless. It doesn't sink into fine lines. It's very, very beautiful. And one foundation that I think is going to be key during summertime, during those hot months, or if you live in a humid climate, do not be afraid if you have dry skin, because this foundation is non-drying. It's super comfortable, and you can tweak it a little with, say, for example, this primer or another primer, or just simply your daily moisturizer. Concealer and brows are done, and now to a product that I have been so excited for and waiting for months for. And it is the new Tom Ford Cafe Blush. It is a cream blush. First of all, let's appreciate the packaging. It's so beautiful, all fluted. I mean, ASMR. All right. So nice. Oh my goodness. And it's kind of like soft matte, so it doesn't leave any of the prints. But look at the shade. And it is actually lightweight. It's not super heavyweight. Oh, this shade for summertime, it is kind of like, oh, You see, it is soft, but not oily. Oh, I like this a lot already, just by the texture. Do you see that? Oh yes, look at that. It's not greasy. Do you notice that? Okay, I cannot wait to try it. There's no scent to it. I'm going with a Chanel 109 brush. And let's just dab in and see what it does for my cheeks. Oh, my eyes, they honestly look terrible. I had been sick for the past few days and I'm just recovering, which is great. But you know how that is too, right? It's like you don't look your best no matter what. So I really need to put some makeup on. Just to lift me up. Okay, let me tell you, it blends like no other. You know what? And it does have more of like a natural finish. It's not glowy. Do you notice that? And the shade is phenomenal. Oh, this shade, you know, it reminds me a lot to the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Matte Blush, the one that comes in a cream in the little tube. The shade and also the finish. And you can build it and it's, oh, this is gorgeous. No wonder why my essay told me, you know, are you sure you just want one? Because there are people that they are coming to buy a backup. Now I understand why. It's so beautiful. Friends, look at this. This is so pretty. So pretty. Wow. And it blends like no other. It also blurred my enlarged pores, which it could be also the foundation, because this foundation is super blurry. It's kind of like a filter. Obsessed. This is just chef's kiss. Wow. Tom Ford. Okay, next I'm gonna go with a new Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Bronzing Powder. And I'm gonna use this Hourglass brush. By the way, have you seen the new Hourglass face palettes? You know what? Most of the shades, if not all of the shades, they are repeated shades. Which, you know, if you have a jellyfish powder, you most likely have most of both new palettes, and that's why I did not pull the trigger. I didn't buy them. This is such a pretty bronzer. It just gives a perfect glow to the skin. Now let's go with the new Natasha Denona High-Gen Skincare Infused Glow Beautifier. Now this, you can use it alone. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you can use it alone or as a highlighter. Oh, I can see now. You see, like it gave me a really nice pearlized kind of effect to my skin. Upon swatching it, you're gonna think like, I'm not gonna put all of that on my face, but look at this. Just blend it. And it just shows, I mean, and there's no really, I don't see any glitter. It just adds shine to the skin. That's so pretty. Going with a Sonia G Mini Cheek Brush. Let's see how this goes. Okay, that's super soft. It's not, it doesn't leave me a streak. And also I was reading that you can use it with your fingers, which I think you can do so. I like it with a brush better. I have to be honest with you. Yeah, brush is a lot better. Oh, my under eye area, it looks so sunken. Oh my gosh. It does have that very soft glow. Definitely not your typical highlighter. You can see it right there. Yeah, this is even softer than a luminizer. I definitely need to try it without any makeup on and just perhaps a skincare and see how it does. For eyeshadow, I got this Hermes eyeshadow, I think more than 2 months ago. I don't even remember. But here you go. It is in the shade Ombre Petal 01. And it's this baby. It looks super pretty. Let me show you. Okay. Oh, this is super beautiful. These eyeshadows from Hermes, they are super blurring. Look at that metallic shade. We have a pink. And then we have these a little bit more like aubergine kind of shade. This shade. It's calling my attention. Okay, there are the swatches here. Let me just... Here you have them. Shades are very pretty. Going first with this shade, and I'm gonna take it and apply it above the crease. Okay, it doesn't seem like it has color on the pan, but it does. It's like a very muted, light cool tone pink. Taking the pink shade, and I'm gonna apply it on the outer third and on the crease. That blends super easy. And it's a very pretty shade. Sonia G Mini Booster, and I'm gonna go with this deeper shade, and I'm just gonna take it on the outer V. Just deepening out this area. Such a beautiful aubergine shade. Oh, I love the gradient of the shades. It looks sultry. Now I'm gonna use this shade with a tiny bit of this shade, and I'm just gonna dust it on my lower lash line. With a Sonia G flat definer, I'm gonna go with the deepest shade. And now this shade, I'm gonna concentrate it on the outer third of my lower lash line. Refer mini brush, and I'm gonna go to this shade, and I'm gonna apply it on the inner corner. Now I'm just gonna get a fluffy kind of brush. I'm gonna go to this shade, and I'm just gonna dust it a little bit towards the front. I don't want a ton of pink, but just a little. And now I'm going with this shade, just with my finger, and I'm just gonna apply it right on the center of the eyelid. Giorgio liquid eyeliner in the shade Brown. Okay, it's a good shade of brown. It's not red, and it's not too dark. Sometimes certain brown tones, they are too red that it defeats the purpose to get a brown one, because they look either too black or too reddish or too washed out. I love this eyeshadow from Hermes. I have to tell you, the shade, when you blend it, it looks more like a mauve kind of eyeshadow palette. I don't know how even they are, the wings, but they are there. I'm gonna go with my Victoria Beckham Beauty Instant Brightening Waterline Pencil. This one is not new. I use it all the time. This is such a good one because it's not a stark white. It's rather ivory. Queen Musia had sent me a few of their products. One of them, the mascara, and then have you seen these lipsticks? We're gonna try them today too. But I'm excited about their mascara. I have heard great things about it. This is Queen Musia 2053 mascara. And the mascara is made in Italy, as well as the lipsticks too. They are a clean brand, vegan and cruelty free. Okay, the mascara feels dense in consistency, but not thick. So it doesn't get my lashes stuck. It's giving me volume and separation, and definitely you can build it up. And if I'm not mistaken, this mascara also has lash conditioning properties. Very nice mascara. It gave me A little bit of volume, a little bit of definition. It's a mascara mostly what I will say for every day, something that again gives that definition, that volume and separation that you need, just so it looks like your lashes look just nice and fluff and fun. I have removed the excess of the La Mer lip product, and I do have here the new Giorgio Armani Prisma Glass lip glosses, and you know my obsession with these lip glosses. I actually have 4 shades. These are the 3 new ones that I have added on my collection, and I have already ordered the other shades too. So I'm planning to do, if you don't follow me just yet on TikTok, come and follow me on TikTok. Also come and follow me on Instagram if you like short content. I also post short content here on my YouTube channel, but I really want to grow my family both on TikTok and Instagram. So if you're there, follow me there, why not? So let's just try. I think with this eye look, this shade will look fantastic. I promise you I will be doing a full swatches on, again, a TikTok, a reel of sorts, you know, when I receive the other shades. This one is the shade 05. Now I'm obsessed with this product. It's super thin, lightweight, but it just gives enough gloss to the lips, hydration, and you know what? It's non-sticky. And another thing that I think during summertime too is, you know, I like my juicy lips. To me, everything that is lips and juicy lips are my thing, but look at this shade. The beautiful and different thing about these Armani Prisma Glass lipsticks is that they don't feel sticky. You know, when you're in summertime and you are at the beach and then all of a sudden, you know, just sunset is about to come, the wind starts blowing a little, and you don't want to have anything sticky on your skin, on your lips, yet you want to have those juicy lips. This is what is giving to me. You see, like how glossy and beautiful, is extremely thin in consistency, and this shade is gorgeous. It does have that dusty pink shade, but it also is a little bit pearlescent. And I think these type of shades, cool tone shades, are coming really strong for summertime. I mean, during spring and summertime too. So I'm gonna see a lot of this, but look at that. And they are supposed to also be a little bit conditioning and volumizing, but it's nothing that you're going to feel like tingling sensation or minty sensation, nothing of that sort. It's just conditioning your lips. That's all what it does. So gorgeous, my friends. Okay, I'm going to remove this beauty. Not that I want to, but I want to keep trying other products here. I think it was like 2 months ago, I did my review on the new Guerlain Big Glow lip oils. And one of the shades that I couldn't get my hands on it at the time was this beauty Lavender Glow, the deepest one. And the lip oils from Guerlain, let me tell you, I'm gonna say it, I feel like they are better than the ones from Dior. Are they like better than many other lip oils? No, but in the luxury world, these are really good. The only fail part right here is that they do not have enough pigment. They are more pigmented than the Dior lip oils, but they need a little more. So I'm just hoping that this shade give me even more of a tint. Doesn't this look great? Love this stuff with applicator. Let's go for it. Oh yes. See, this has more tint. Exactly what I was looking. A couple passes. Extra juicy. Love also the scent. It has a little bit of that honey scent that is amazing. Look at that. So pretty. This shade, oh my gosh, is everything. Is everything. Now this one shows a lot more on my very pigmented lips. Okay, let's keep going here with lip products. Cream Musia, and these are the matte cream lipsticks. Now they send me, I'm pretty sure, all the shades, so I'm planning also to do a shorts video of sorts. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel too, with the post notification bell on, because it's completely free. I mean, why not? But I have picked the shade Madame Bouger because I think this will look good with more of a pinky look, but it seems like it's gonna be perhaps a little too warm. I have here The other one is Becky Sharp. Okay, I think this will be perhaps better with this eyeshadow look. But before I do so, I did purchase from Sephora the new Freck Beauty lip liners. And let's see. I think this shade will be the perfect one, which is 02. Let me just show it to you. Yeah, 02. That's more of like a nudie pink. And then here's 01. Oh, that's a perfect nude tone. That light brown tone. And I have heard that these, they do not budge at all. Like they stay put on for hours and hours on end. So let's just apply it. Okay, I like this shade. Dark light, super easy and so well. Now let's go with Becky Sharp. That packaging, so cool. Kind of reminds me to what, like a candy of sorts. Yeah. You know, it doesn't feel like truly matte. It's not like a, just a comfort. Not satin. It does have like a natural finish. But wow, the pigment is perfection. You see that? And it's not a heavy lipstick either. I love the shade too. So good with this look. I think it looks fantastic. Okay, cannot wait to try more shades of Queen Musia lipsticks. Okay, friends. Oh, but before I forget, Meteorites from Guerlain. Oh my goodness, and this is their new packaging, which I love. I think they really need a refresh. And I think this looks so pretty. I mean, the tints, they always get me. I did got all the shades, but today thinking to try 03 and 01. Yeah, so 03 is Warm Doré, and I usually use it as a finishing powder. So I'm gonna go with my La Mer brush, and this is the brush that I, you know, friends, if you have been following me for X amount of years, you know that this is the brush that I use for the meteorites. And I'm just gonna go ahead and buff in my makeup. I do have a light to medium complexion. Okay, this is perfect for my skin tone. It's not giving me a bronze look. Now this is also a new formula. What I'm noticing, it is that the scent is not as rich as it used to before. And it doesn't have as much glow, it seems like, as before. It's not mattifying, but it's just not as luminous as before. Now we have to try Pearly White. This one is white. Oh my goodness. Look at these pearls. These little balls, all white. So if you're fair, you can use it all over like a finishing powder, or you can use it as a highlighter. I know I already have the one from Natasha Denona. So that's Natasha. Okay, let's go over with this one by Guerlain and see what happens. Okay, that's very pretty too. Very subtle. It's nothing that is too much, I think. Yeah, it's very subtle. I don't think it adds much more than what I already had with the Natasha Denona. But no matter what, the meteorites are one of my favorite finishing powders because they just give this, I always say it, like an aura effect of luminosity. So beautiful, just very ethereal, and buffing it all over the face, it just makes all your makeup look chef's kiss amazing. Okay, friends, you have to tell me what you think about this makeup look. I enjoy all of the products that I'm using today. I mean, I'm very impressed about the foundation from Tom Ford. Like I said, it is a soft matte foundation that someone like myself, I do have more dry skin. I like it because it's very lightweight, and I will suggest keep it in the lightweight. I don't think that you really need to use too much of it. And as the summertime approach, you're gonna see that this foundation is not only transfer proof, it's going to last even longer, but as well it's gonna create that very beautiful glow from summertime. You know what I mean? It's just a foundation that I'm just very excited for. In terms of the primer, I don't feel that it made like, wow, a enormous difference between the foundation. I think it just gave more than anything hydration to the skin, and it really prepped the skin for the next step. So I will say this primer, you can definitely even use it with the Shade and Illuminate foundation too. I don't think it's going to add any more glow. This glow that I have right here from the innbeauty Body Glow, wow, a must have for summer. A must have. It smells amazing and it's not overpowdering. This baby, you have to get a sample of it. At least a sample, please. Do yourself a favor. It's done. It's so good. So good. The blush. I hope Tom Ford can bring more cream blushes. Please. This formula is woo, so good. The shade, stunning. Now I know why my essay was like, are you sure you don't want to get a second one? My gosh. This eyeshadow, gorgeous. This is the thing, that Hermes eyeshadows, if you haven't tried them, they are of great quality, great performance, easy to blend, and different kind of finishes. I think by now you know how I feel about these bronzers from Giorgio Armani. They are so good. And same thing with the lip gloss, exquisite formulation. Also, that oil is from Guerlain, and this Clean Musia lipstick, wow, gorgeous. You know what reminds me of? The texture, the pigmentation to the Tom Ford lipsticks. If you have the Tom Ford lipsticks and you have tried this one, comment down below. Okay, friends, and this makes it for this video. Pretty successful try on of the hottest new makeup releases for this summer. Now, I would love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these products? Are you excited about any of these products? Let's just continue that conversation on the comment section down below. While you're at it, and if you haven't done so yet, I don't know what you're waiting for, but go ahead, subscribe to my channel. Make sure you're in that post notification bell. You know the drill. If you like this video, if it serves you of any help, please give it a thumbs up. Also share it with family and friends. And if you're not done watching my content, well, I will suggest you a couple other videos at the end of the screen that I'm sure you're gonna love. Until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.